What's going on, everyone? My name is Juan. I'm the OC agent here at First Team Real Estate in beautiful Huntington Beach. In today's video, we're going to talk about whether or not it makes sense to trade up your first home and what to consider if you decide that trading up is the right move for you. If you're like me, you're likely living in the very first home you ever bought. Maybe it's a small condo or a townhome, or maybe even a single family home like in my case. But as life changes, so do your housing needs. Whether you're welcoming a new member to the family, working from home more, or just need a change, trading up could be the next step in your property journey. Now, before you put that for sale sign up, there are several key factors that you should consider before moving forward. Number one, consider why you're even wanting to move in the first place. Chances are that you'll be in your next property for a period of 10 years or more, so you'll want to make sure that you consider all of the reasons why you want to move so that you can make an appropriate plan. You'll want to make sure that your next place ticks most of your boxes so you don't have to move again after a short while. The next thing that you want to consider is financial readiness. If you're planning on upgrading into a bigger home, you'll need some cash for the down payment. If you need the funds from your current home to use as a down payment for your next home, you'll need to figure out just how much equity you have built up over time in your current property. Your agent should be able to figure out this for you. You'll need to provide the remaining balance of your mortgage, and your realtor can give you an idea of how much you can sell your home for in the current market. The difference between the two numbers will be how much equity you have available to use as a down payment for your next home. The next thing to consider is the new mortgage. Your next property is likely to be more expensive than your current one. So you'll want to make sure that the new payment is going to make sense. You don't want to get yourself into a situation where you're struggling to make those monthly mortgage payments. Your mortgage payment is made up of several factors that you'll want to consider. For example, the principal, which is what goes towards paying down your principal balance. The interest, which is what you pay the bank, taxes, what you pay Uncle Sam, and the homeowner's insurance. These are all factors that you need to consider that will affect your payment. You'll want to sit down with a financial advisor and a mortgage lender who can give you a clear picture of what this looks like for you based on your financial profile and the type of home that you want to buy. This way, there are no surprises down the road for you. Number three is upkeep. Bigger homes come with more maintenance, especially if you're upgrading from a condo or townhouse where the HOA typically takes care of most of the maintenance outside of the property for you. Like, for example, your roof, exterior paint, termites, gardening, pools, spas, and the common areas of the community. If you're going from an HOA situation to a single family home, all of the maintenance and repairs inside and outside are going to be your responsibility. So consider the additional maintenance costs associated with the type of home that you want to buy and include them in your calculations. Next, consider your capital gains tax. If you're unfamiliar with capital gains tax, they are the tax on the profit that you make on an investment like a home. They are calculated by taking the sales price of your current home and subtracting the original purchase price. The difference between these two numbers are the gains which can be taxed. However, if your home is your primary residence, you can avoid paying capital gains on the first $250,000 if you're single or $500,000 if you're married and filing jointly. Of course, you'll want to consult a tax professional here to avoid any surprises as you move forward. The next thing to consider is rentability. Consider renting your home and keeping it as an investment property if it makes sense. If you don't need the money from the sale of your current home to buy the next one, then maybe this is a good option for you. Your real estate agent or your financial advisor should be able to provide analysis and advice here as well. Just make sure that your rent can, at a minimum, cover your mortgage payment, interest, taxes, insurance, and maintenance and other expenses here as well. Otherwise, you'll be stuck with paying the difference if your rent doesn't cover these expenses. Also, you'll want to consider whether renting is even for you. Being a landlord in California is not for the faint of heart. There are many tenant protection laws in California which may make it more difficult for you to manage your property as you see fit. So do some research here if that's what you'd like to do. Lastly, make a plan. If you're going to sell your current home, I highly recommend listing your home for sale before finding a replacement property. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but getting an offer accepted on your current home makes your offer on the next home stronger, especially in a competitive market. Don't worry, there are mechanisms in the California Residential Purchase Agreement that will allow you to cancel the purchase of your next home and the sale of your current home if something shall go wrong. Just make sure that your agent's on top of it. He or she will need to manage this process for you. So what's the next step in your home journey? It's all about weighing the pros and the cons, the must-haves against the nice-to-haves, and finding that sweet spot where your future plans meet your current lifestyle. Remember, trading up isn't just a transaction, it's a transition. It's about finding that new space that feels right, where memories will be made and life's big moments will unfold. Take a moment to mull over what's important to you and your family. And don't forget, I'm right here ready to help you sift through the options and make sense of the numbers. It's what I love to do. Whether you decide to make a move now or later, it's all about being prepared and feeling good about the decisions you make. If you've got thoughts, questions, or just want to chat about the market, drop a comment down below. And if you found this video helpful, why not share it with a friend? If you didn't, maybe share it with an enemy. I don't know. Hit the subscribe button for more real estate talk, and I'll catch you on the next one. From my slice of paradise to yours, this is Juan, the OC agent here at First Team Real Estate, and I'll catch you on the next video.